Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Audience comments or Mike? Roll call first. Nikki?
Here.
Julie?
Here.
Here. Steve? Here. Jay? Katie?
Here.
All right, audience comments.
Yes, are there any more Village of Baroda regular meeting agenda sheets? There weren't any out there. And then also this afternoon, I sent a lengthy letter to Mr. Carlisle and to the President, Mr. Price, and Mr. Coogan and Mr. Fickert regarding the culverts on Hills Road. The pictures that I sent of what has happened on Hills Road looks like an agricultural ditch. It's not a culvert. When they dug it out or dredged it out, it was not done with intention. There's no proof that it degrees down to drain. The photos show that the water is still standing 30 feet across my front yard, just standing there, it's not draining away. I'd like to have an answer from the board as to why it took 14 years to find a village ordinance regarding maintenance of the culverts on our road inside the village, of which we pay taxes for. So there's about 6 homes that are affected. I took photos of every front yard, because these are in our front yard. These are not out where the corner grows, you know. So I would just like to have some clarification about the fact that I'm still running 2 dehumidifiers when I have a historical home that had a dry, functioning root cellar. I cook the vegetables over the winter. I now run 2 dehumidifiers continuously. So I appreciate the attempt to dredge the ditch out. It was not done according to how it should be, because when they installed it, it was graded, it was sloping, it was grassed. Mr. Nitz had his tractor get stuck in this crazy debacle of digging out the trench without having it graded. So again, I sent some pictures about on sandy soil. It doesn't drain away, it just soaks into the ground, and it really needs to have a swale of concrete between all of that drains out from the end of the, next to Tommy Schroeder's, that's the start of the village. It comes all the way down to the drain to the house to the north of me. Water normally doesn't drain north, by the way. So it needs to have a sloping angle to flow away from the homes. So if somebody could check with the engineer or the person who is in charge of how this works, but I know this has been ongoing for 14 years, but it's sad that I'm the one who had to find the ordinance for this village to maintain this. So for 14 years it wasn't maintained. So in 14 years it's grown deep and awful, and I think this body somehow needs to rectify what's happening as far as the public and as
Let's keep digging into it.
Mr. Price, will you allow me to
Sure.
respond? I will attempt to respond. So looking at the ordinance, it does state in here, as I read it, that it is the responsibility of the owner or occupant of said lot or premises to remove such, and if that property owner doesn't
in
remove it,
24 hours, which was 14 years ago.
then the village can do it and charge the homeowner. The village recognizes that it's been neglected, possibly.
Almost to this
had
point
stuff dumped
criminally,
into
because it has been literally bombed.
If you'll, I allow you to speak, Phil.
Yes.
Perhaps something was dumped in it years ago, perhaps So we just attempted to clear that out and take a reasonable amount of heavy. Probably would have been a lot for someone who would shovel. So we brought in a tractor, took it out to my understanding. With no charge to any of the residents. Most of us have some type of a roadside right of way. I have to mow property that's roadside right of way that I don't have exclusive control over, every week. So we all have this responsibility of the roadside right of way. that we have to
It
take
is
care of.
now no longer
And,
mowable, sir.
uh,
I mean, when your
we all have
tractor
our
is
own
getting
challenges,
stuck
yeah, So
down,
that is the responsibility for the ordinances, the responsibility of the homeowner. There's lots of businesses out there that do water mitigation for homes, and they don't do very much of it on new homes. It does develop over time with older homes, is my understanding. I'm no expert on this, but, it is entirely possible that a home could have a watertight basement, and over decades and centuries could have water intrusion issues
Chris.
due to age and not due to any mismanagement of a drainage culvert that's 50 feet away from it.
well, for
So
17
at this
years,
point, we've done what we can do. I don't believe the village intends to do anything more. I know that's not the answer you're looking for, but, you're absolutely allowed, and it's your prerogative to come at every meeting if you like and say this, but I don't think that the village is going to take any additional action.
but, Mr. Board of Village of Baroda, it says within 24 hours, the rocks should have been removed. They're still clogging the culvert underneath my driveway.
Okay, so do you want an order to whom to remove those?
To whoever
rocks?
put the rocks in, it's not my responsibility as a neighbor
It
to
is,
tell
it's
them.
the
I don't have to tell my
responsibility
neighbor,
of the
you guys do.
person.
Isn't that what the board has to do?
It's the responsibility of the person.
Well, I would just say that in 17 years that I've
owner
lived in the
or
home, I had a
occupant
dry
of the
basement.
water premises is what the ordinance says.
Well, 14 years ago, when the culvert was installed, I began running 2 dehumidifiers because my basement was wet. It wasn't wet prior to that. So whatever's happening with the culvert, it's a shame that the oldest homes in the village are being damaged along with my health because of the poor maintenance of the culvert on Hoge's Road.
Any other audience comments? Go ahead.
I just noticed uptown, and I know I've noticed it for a while, but it seems not to be getting any better. The flag that's up there, the American flag, is there a reason it can't go to the top of the pole and look normal? It's down like this far.
Yeah, that's all twisted up at the
Okay,
bottom.
can we not get it straight, and if we need to buy a new cord, can we not buy a new cord?
One is a brand new cord, but it's got a wire cord inside because somebody hacked off.
Okay, so can we buy a new cord for that flag and make it look respectable, please? Is that too much to ask?
We'll work it.
And also, is there a possibility that the board would allow, would the board be willing to reimburse me if I would go out and buy some flowers for the beds out front, the 2 beds out? I only need like 6 flowers, I don't know what they'll cost. I'll ask Heartline if they'll give them to me at half price.
Is it $50, $200?
Oh, no, I'm thinking 25.
Please talk to me in the meeting.
All right.
All right, who's next? You are.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Jennifer Fields. I'm from St. Joseph, Michigan. You'll see me on the ballot this fall. I'm running for 5th District Judge. It's a nonpartisan position. I've worked for the Berrien County Public Defender Office since we've opened. I'm one of the only, other than our Chief Scott Sanford, the originals. We opened officially for business in 2017. Our office is funded by the Michigan Indigent Defense Commission. If you guys don't know, hear the phrase, if you need a court-appointed attorney, that's what I do. Something that I'm proud of that our courts do is we have 3 specialty court programs, so you might not be aware of that. We've had for a long time a mental health court program, and that's available for individuals that are charged with felonies and misdemeanors. We have a drug treatment court program for individuals that are only charged with felony crimes, and then we just started a sobriety court program, and that's for misdemeanor crimes, for drunk driving, to help people get their driver's license back and to not continue to commit crime. So I don't want to take up more of your time, but I'll stick around if anyone wishes to speak with me after. Thank you.
Please remind me your name.
Jennifer Fields.
Do you guys have ordinances against Airbnbs in town? Where do we stand on that issue?
What was that, sorry?
Do you guys have ordinances against Airbnbs in town? Or like, where do we stand on that issues? Can we, like, there's a lot of homes for sale now in the village themselves. I don't wanna, I would hate to see them bought up and be used as Airbnbs. At one point, we lived next to two Airbnbs on both sides of us, and it's kinda awful in the summertime, you know? Is there any ordinance that we plan to put in place to stop these from being Airbnbs? I mean, this is a town that people wanna live in, not, you know, have their house next to them sold for people to just come vacation. You know? Next to us, it's like it's party time every day of the summer, you know? Bachelorette parties and stuff like that. Has there been anything brought to your guys' attention about any of this, or like
We have
putting a
discussed
stop
it
to
on
it?
the planning commission. As far as I'm aware, right now, we don't have any, but we're talking about putting them in place.
Yeah.
But we're kind of, I hate to say it this way, we're putting stuff on hold because of the disincorporation going on right now.
Yeah.
We don't know exactly what's gonna happen with that, don't wanna make a bunch of changes, to then all of a sudden just who knows what's gonna happen anyway.
Well, it's something we need to look into, because a lot of these, you know, St. Joe and all these places are starting to ban them. I think we need to get on that early, because.
So we would like to do something once we kind of have more of an understanding on what's going to happen moving forward.
Is that gonna help them, like, once they get in though? I mean, there's not, like, the people next to us are probably grandfathered in. I mean, what if people buy all these houses now and then, you know, they're grandfathered in, you know? I mean,
If I could make a suggestion, I would have the planning commission move forward with it. If you're gonna make a plan, I would have
Please.
you do it, just
Yes.
because it doesn't matter if the village disincorporates, it'll still say the same. The rules will still say the same. They won't change them.
They
I-
could, but.
They could, but it would be
But
highly
no,
unlikely.
it has been brought, we have discussed that, yes,
Yeah.
it has been in discussion.
Okay.
I would move forward. If I were you, I think that we can't stop progress based on that vote. I mean, I think everything that we set in place, no matter how the vote goes, it'll still carry on. Yeah, I would definitely, before.
People that have been like,
But
my
it has
house
been in-
was a rental
Yeah.
since like 1959, the house
Right.
I bought 3 years ago. Like, there's more rentals that,
Yeah.
before the Airbnb.
Yeah, long-term rental is not so much of a big deal as the Airbnbs. I mean, the Airbnbs are awful, and I don't know who vets these people that rent these places. Do people vet them to make sure that there's not a child predator staying next to us and our family? I mean,
She's got.
this is, you know, I mean,
Poor
this is,
girls,
it seems like it'd be better to put something in place and then scale back if we need to, you know, in the future, as opposed to just letting everybody run wild with
It takes a minute, we
Airbnbs.
have to work with zoning
Yeah.
and come up with
Okay.
a policy and procedure, and it is in motion.
All right,
Thank you. for
I have-
your
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have a comment on what he's talking about. It's been brought to us numerous times as far as I've talked to this fire chief at a neighboring department who has in plan or in place a procedure already that you guys can reach out to and talk to them. He's willing to come in and talk to both boards, township and the village, on how they do things. That actually comes so that the fire department can actually do inspections on these homes, make sure that they are brought up to code as far as for smoke alarms, egress windows, and everything like that as well.
I think that's already in
Brian from
play.
zoning has brought that
Yeah.
up.
Okay, yeah, because Doug Meyer over at
Yeah,
Bering Springs has offered numerous times to come over and talk to you guys about it.
Thank you. All right, who's next? Go ahead.
The alleyway, there is a lovely pothole that still needs to be filled. It's quite,
It's about 6 inches deep or more.
yeah.
Which one?
Yeah,
Between what and
which-
what?
You know, the
Behind
one
our
down here.
house.
Okay,
They-
there's
they-
some down by the tap
The
too.
one was taken care of last summer, but this one is, yeah.
There's a big one.
I don't know if someone can come and just fill it.
It's probably 4 foot by 3 foot by at least 6 or 7 inches deep.
Yeah.
It's already disaligned my son's front end of his truck once.
All right, who's next? Anybody else for audience comments? All right, we'll move on. Approve amended agenda.
Make a motion to approve the agenda. Who seconded it?
Julie, I'll leave it.
Motion made by Bob, supported by Julie to approve the agenda. All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Approved minutes for May 4th.
Make a motion to approve the May 4th meeting minutes.
All right, Bob made a motion, supported by Julie for the approval of the May 4th minutes. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approved bills.
Okay, so I have a
Notice
question.
I included the invoices over 1,000.
We appreciate that.
If we approve the bills, being that Southwest Regional Chambers is on it, do we still have to approve it later on? How does that work?
Well, we didn't pay it yet. The $10,000 for this Michigan Regional Chamber.
And so just for the public, Mark included all of the bills that were over $1,000, so that's really helpful. So we can see everything in that. Thank you.
Make a motion to approve bills in the amount of $34,197.87.
Second.
Julie again? Bob made a motion, supported by Julie for the approval of bills of $34,197.87. Roll call, Nikki?
Yes.
Julie?
Yes.
Bob?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
Katie? Myself, yes. Motion carries. Payroll. I did kind of mix them up.
Right before the end, my stack. Make a motion to approve payroll in the amount of $12,429.51.
I'll second that.
Bob made a motion for the approval of payroll, supported by Julie for $12,429.51. Roll call, Nikki?
Yes.
Julie?
Yes.
Bob?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
Katie?
Yes.
Myself, yes. Motion carries. Treasurer's report?
Okay, on the main treasurer's report, want to get everyone, you have to remember, the beginning fund balances are unaudited numbers, those are subject to change. And I sent out an email a week or so ago about, your, financial statements, the year-end preliminary financial statements, and asked if anybody had any specific questions, email me. I didn't get any emails, so I'm glad everybody is very happy with them. We'll end discussion there. No, if you have any general questions or, whatever, but if you're gonna ask me what consists of that number, I don't have every number memorized, so you're gonna have to, email me and I can look up and find it. But, I'm pretty confident, like I said, I know the auditors will find something, to do. Because the better you give it to them, the more most of they look. But I don't think there's gonna be any material difference.
Yeah, that's where I put it at.
Okay, you guys have to, reapprove or, we made an amendment to the General Appropriations Act, which still gonna make wrong information.
What's wrong?
We didn't change this,
Well, we were gonna discuss it to vote on.
No, you already voted. It was 22.
We voted to raise this to 22.
Yeah.
Did we vote to raise this to pay to 42?
Now you're gonna vote for 35, right?
right, we got the Headley rollback, village number. Everybody here is familiar with Headley amendment? Yes, no, maybe. Headley was passed back when I was a youngster, so some of you might not understand what it is. It's an amendment to the state constitution where, in theory, your assessments go up every year, but just because your assessments go up, your property taxes doesn't work out in all cases. But what the gist of it is, they take last year's assessment, last year's millage rate, multiply it out, then they look at this year's total assessment, and they come up with a rollback millage where, it's not gonna exceed materially what you had last year. So, that's what that is. So, and also, you notice the fund balance numbers have changed because of the close out the year, you have more accurate number than what was projected. That's, if you want to send out, basically, this is the only meeting to take care of this because the bills go out before your next meeting in July.
We have to approve it at this meeting because.
Well, if you want tax bills to go out, if you don't want to send, you want to give everybody a gift and not levy taxes this year.
Okay.
Yeah, just forget it.
You're good.
All right.
That's the only material change. And it's really not that material. You can see it only makes a difference of $7,000 in the tax levy.
Thank you for the strikeout so that we can see what the changes are. And I am verifying right now that all the other numbers, the strikeout numbers, are what we approved, because I know we made changes to that, so to make sure we didn't hold numbers, and it looks like they are all good. So we don't have a motion on the floor presently. This is kind of a report item, so Mark, despite you saying we did vote on your raise to 22, we discussed it, but I don't think we ever
No, you
voted
voted on
It's
it.
not in the last minute, it's not in the last month's meeting.
No, it was back in April.
Does anybody remember that?
Remember we discussed it, but we couldn't until we did the general appropriations act.
Because we didn't want to have a deviation, so, what is it? Anniversary date, 60 day, 90 day, I'm trying to come up with a date to make this retroactive to what I want to do is make a motion to give Mark a raise retroactive to the appropriate date, and, Michael, can you help me on that? Was it a 60 day or 90 day?
We do a 60-day review.
60 day.
He started in February.
You don't happen to have your first day of employment or your.
It would be in May.
It was the meeting right after you guys gave me the review. It was the April.
I need to find the minutes, but I don't think we voted on it. I think we discussed it because we didn't want to have a split between what our general appropriations act said and what track.
Well, I specifically remember you said that, because we had the discussion about the General Appropriations Act. You said it's approved, but it's not effective until one of these come through or something like that. I could have sworn there was a motion on it.
April 6th is in the agenda that you gave Mark a raise, and the General Appropriations Act passed on May 4th.
Are you saying that you found a vote in April 6th?
My notes.
In your notes?
In my notes, it says the General Appropriation Act passed, and that was the May 4th meeting.
Okay.
And in my notes, you gave him a raise on April 6th.
Interesting, thank you.
I think we're all in agreement
think there was a
Yes.
reason you couldn't vote on.
Yeah, I don't think there was a motion made to do it, but we all agreed to do it once we could figure out the general appropriations. Cause yeah, April would have been, if you said in February, April would have been, 60 days.
Sorry, I'm too organized. We don't have those April minutes.
I know on hand.
Say something.
April 6th. I can share this with the second person to check me on this, but I don't see it in the minutes from the April meeting. I guess my only question is, what date would it be effective?
Being retroactive?
Retroactive to the 60-day anniversary?
I don't know, I
Yeah,
just
I
think we
would-
remember that you guys discussed it.
I know we discussed, I don't think we voted.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Sorry?
Well, I know I'm old, but I don't have Alzheimer's yet.
I will make a motion to
No big deal.
raise Mark's salary to $22 per hour, effective his 60-day, review date.
I second.
I said his 60-day date of review, but it was actually the 60-day employment anniversary. What I wanted to say. So I'd like to amend my motion. $22 per hour, effective his 60-day anniversary date.
I second.
There you go.
All right, everybody heard the motion? Supported, Steve, right? Yes. All right, let's do a roll call. Nikki?
Yes.
Julie?
Yes.
Bob?
Yes.
Steve? Yes. Katie?
Yes.
Myself, yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the General Appropriations Act as amended, with one additional amendment to correct the treasurer's pay from $20 per hour to $22 per hour.
I'll second.
All right, Bob made a motion to approve the general appropriation act amendment, the change of $22 an hour for treasurer, supported by Julie, right? All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Clerk's report?
No, do you love it?
I do. It's going well. Live on board. Yeah.
Mr. President, go ahead. Was there a roll call vote for Mark's raise?
We did for the first one, yes.
Great, thank you.
We're glad to have you.
Thanks.
DPW report? DPW guys here?
like hour range that the guys are working? Cause sometimes there's DPW trucks roaming around at 8 o'clock at night and it's just odd. Like,
That's probably Tony, cause he gets home, I think, around 6. So like he does the meter reads at night.
oh, just work.
Yeah.
Is that?
He just started his new job, so I guess it's the normal.
Well, that's what he's always done, until,
That's the
Yeah.
terms he was hired under,
Yeah.
I recall, that he was doing some evening work and just said,
Just so when like people ask and they're like,
this, it's no surprise to me.
All right, new business, public safety grant. That's the one from the state of Michigan.
what is this with and what is this one? Revenue sharing, that's just like after that.
I think that one was just marking out what this would be for us, so you can see that.
I just confused, like, it was. I wasn't sure what it was.
I met with, Chief Koza and,
Steve Morrow.
Steve Morrow. What, I was trying to come up with your position. Lieutenant, okay, Lieutenant Morrow. And they expressed that they met with their board, and the plan is to spend this money on unfunded mandate, for decrypted radios. They have to do the federal mandate, it's, has to be implemented by 2027, approximately $58,000 expense. And, so this would be credited to that. That's how they would use it. Out these funds.
so we just have to vote.
So I think we can give
Yeah.
100% to the police department, or up to 25% of the distribution must be used to fund other law enforcement agreements.
That seems like it should say me.
That's what I was, I could have sworn I read May in there, now it's.
Yeah.
It's May.
Well, why does this one say, it definitely says must, but it
Yeah,
has to
it's,
be made.
yeah.
Should I?
I'm going 25% to. We're going about to 25% then. Or, or 35, not 75 to.
That was my thing.
the police department.
Hopefully the police aren't mad at us.
Yeah, well, I don't think I said, I think they'll be able to,
All
our
right.
department didn't keep them second together. Good deal, so.
I didn't have a chance to talk to the fire, I didn't make a priority to talk to the fire department, ask if that funds for that.
It's not a lot of money. It's,
No, I mean, what do we say?
I think we figured like $400 or something.
No, it's like.
No, with the 25%, they get like
Yeah,
400.
Get the 25% to the fire department.
I mean, I don't know, when I look at it, it's for public safety. And crime and all that. Public safety revenue sharing. We, $2,300, so.
I'm not making a motion. It's also less. I have 25, 75% of this one.
Sure, you got them.
25% is $591.25. 75% is $1,773.75. Welcome to check that. is $591.25. 75%, $1,773.75. That's based upon 2,360 dollars.
I don't know. What did the township do? I don't remember.
We gave everything to the police.
I make a motion to give $2,365 to the Baroda Lake Township Police Department based on this public safety revenue sharing proposal.
What was the amount again?
2365
Nikki?
It says in here, they can give up to 25% to.
What was the sense?
law enforcement.
It was just 2,365.
All right, Julie made a motion to give the 2365 to the Baroda Lake Police Department, supported by Nikki. Do a roll call, Nikki?
Yes.
Julie?
Yes.
Bob?
Yes.
Steve? Yes. Amy?
Yes.
Myself, no, motion carried. All right, CGA renewal.
That's the $10,000.
No.
I make a motion, do we have to make a motion for that?
I think we should.
I make a motion to renew our CGA membership in the, to the tune of $10,000 for this year.
Second.
Julie made a motion for the approval of the CGA renewal for $10,000. Supported by Bob.
We can communicate with them, I mean, or put the clerk's name, public clerk's name, or just put it to the village clerk. We can do that, so that we're sure.
There's still stuff that comes with it.
There's still stuff that comes with the treasurer bill, because I looked it up, what the treasurer is.
All right, we'll do a roll call vote. Nikki?
Yes.
Julie?
Yes.
Bob?
Yes.
Steve?
Yes.
Katie?
Yes.
Myself, yes. Motion carries. All right, AMS Displays. So both of these go together, the AMS display, and that was the application form.
When does the village normally donate that $200 back?
Is it 200 or is it?
There's 200.
How
We
much
do
you
it
guys
now, or
vote
was
on
it,
it?
was it now, or was it when you guys asked for donations?
We're already asking for donations. I think so. Whatever's up to you guys. I thought you guys usually did 500, but then, wait,
are you asking?
This is just approval of, for the guy who shoots off the fireworks. Shows his insurance and all that good stuff.
Approval for them to have the display in the village, correct?
Yeah, the company that,
Or-
the company that shows them off.
George is basically like a special use. Make a motion to authorize AMS Displays to perform the fireworks display this year.
I'll second.
Motion made by Bob, supported by Julie for the approval of AMS displays. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Special event application.
One second. I just noticed something. Everything on here says 2025. Both on the description of services, and then also on the, but quite honestly, it's not like we're entering a contract with them, so it's really up to the township, doesn't work out.
This is up 2026 on this.
On that special use.
I think this is just the agreement between them and like the fire department.
Okay.
We did the agreement in 2025. We did, because we do it,
A year ahead of
because we
time.
do it a year ahead of time. So we pay half in last year's budget, and then we pay the rest in this year's budget.
So like it says, description of services on July 3rd, 2025, they deliver.
Oh, okay. I don't see what you have, but that's when we do approve it, is in 2025.
All right, next is special event application.
Is this for the 5K run?
Yes, this is that suicide awareness.
Yeah. Is there, do we have this online?
What, the form?
Yeah.
I don't know where she got it. I don't know if it's online or not.
Are you saying the grayed out stuff?
Yeah, it's just hard for me to read.
That's in my comments too.
Yeah, I was
Wherever it
looking at
comes
my
from.
email.
We need to fix that.
Yeah.
This is every time we get them.
It's like this.
Yeah.
You guys are wondering what we're looking at.
Yeah, we have to read what they write
Black
in
on dark
gray,
gray.
so we're trying to read what is written in gray.
One of those things that you look at.
For what it's worth, I did look at all this and it looks consistent with everything they done in the past. The days, 9/19 to 26, September 19 to 26. This will be the third, consecutive year. I don't think we've ever had any complaints or issues with this, have we?
Not that
I've never heard of it.
So I think it's been well run and well received, bucket. Make a motion to approve the special event application.
I'll support it. All right, Bob made the motion to approve the special event application, supported by myself. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. All right, music in the park volunteers. Who wants to volunteer?
What is it?
Fourth Sunday of the month.
It's the last Sunday of the
3
month.
months of the summer. June, July, and August, right?
It's September.
No, it's just June, July, and August. We had one in the September because there was a rain issue.
Mike, I can
do June. June is Randy Rogers and, what's the one food guy? Yellow truck. Munchy Man. Munchy Man's supposed to be there. So you said you know, I'll do June. Anybody else want to sign up?
Will they post that on the website, like who's playing and who's gonna be there for food?
Try.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe.
get the word out.
I can help.
So what does the volunteering consist of in the time?
Pretty much just unlocking the bathrooms and then when everything's done, locking everything back up.
You got it.
What are the times?
pay them.
6 to 8. They probably show up around, usually show up pretty early, maybe 5.
So you gotta unlock them so you can get in, unlock the chains, they
So
can
the
set
band
up.
guys can set up.
I did it before, I unlocked everything and I went home, and then I went back and listened to the band, so you don't have to sit there while they're setting up, and did a couple kids dinner, but.
You did bird tap with the 28th of June. For a lot of us, it's okay.
Yes.
We don't want you that long. He's already getting a little surprised.
Right on the side.
Yeah, I think we're good there. July is the 26th, that's Van Dyke. Anybody wanna do July 26th? July 26th? All right, keep punting.
Vendors for the food.
I don't have anybody for July or August yet. for food.
Can anybody do August 30th? Is that the?
Yep, Waco Boys. I think they're the new ones this year.
Their regular hands go up.
Oh, I'm not. I'm busy.
What was that?
I'll scratch my head.
Oh.
Don't take it to an auction.
I think I could be around for that one. But June, I don't think I can be here. Or July, I mean.
You're fine.
Yeah, I won't be here. 6th of July.
So anybody for August?
I'll put you down.
Wait, is it August 9th?
August 30th.
So Mike, gonna be for school then?
Hey, Mike, I'll do July.
Thank you. So you guys, just Thursday, cause we're closed Friday, so you gotta come pick up the key to the Chapter Pit band.
Yeah.
On Thursday.
Yeah, well, you can come any time that week, or just, yeah, before.
Or just
they
get a
close
hold of
weekend.
me or somebody.
Yeah.
Can't make that time.
What?
Thanks for everyone who volunteered.
Yeah.
One suggestion, Ellen-based barbecue, Anton's a regular town, they do a great job. Food cater, he's local.
Yeah, I don't think I talked to him yet.
Yeah.
I reached out to 3 of them, I don't remember who the other 2 were, but. I haven't
His
heard back.
barbecue truck's already outside, ready to go.
Yeah.
He does great.
Yeah, Anton's great.
It's already in the street.
And you want to have me call here?
I can do that. Thank you.
You can just roll right down the hill. All right, unfinished business, social district applications. Did we have a They were flooding in today.
Are those the public there?
No, this is just water.
Pass it down.
These are the social district
So
applications.
one goes to Bob.
They're
We're 12 to 16 ounces.
And the wine comes like 8 ounces or 6 ounces.
We'll have a local line.
I know you're giving a cut start.
No, just water. I need one though.
I call it H2O.
So do you mind chatting on this?
Yeah. So, the next step on the social district is, each establishment needs to be approved by the board. So what you guys should have in front of you is a request. There probably, is there 5?
4.
4, so from 4 establishments requesting to participate in the social district. So, each establishment needs to be approved by the board, and then there is, because it's part of the application that the establishment has to send to the MOCC. So it doesn't cost the board anything, it's just part of the application process that the establishment has to be approved to participate in the social district. That's part of their application process to the MOCC.
So do you just have to have it approved and show minutes? Is that what has to be
Yes.
submitted?
Yep, there's a form for the clerk to fill out. It doesn't ask for the minutes, but I would like to attach a copy of the minutes to send along, so.
I believe sorry, Jay, I believe we're missing Chill Hill, is the only one that's, committed, hasn't filled their application out yet. Is that correct?
Yes. Jill Hill and probably Connie.
Connie said they're not participating.
Yep, yep.
That was last week, the week before they were, last week they weren't, I don't know.
So some of these have
not make a difference. The only thing that they need at this point is just yea or nay if they
So this is
are
saying that they've
approved.
been approved.
That's
for it,
not-
They were
yeah.
inspected, and so they're or no, they're not.
So that just is part of their application that goes to the MLCC, so that part doesn't matter to you guys at this point. Cause the MLCC, that's the application to the MLCC that they have to approve.
So we're giving them the approval basically to check the local government unit approval box,
Yes,
and then that's all through the state.
and then there's the clerk form that the clerk fills out the approval. And so if you fill out those approvals sometime next week, I can pick them up and disperse them to the establishment for you and copy you in on that. Okay.
Can somebody help me through my ignorance on hot spirits? That's round barn?
Yes.
Yeah, round bar is a little different than using green spirits or the ag, inspections versus health and Wilson Stevens, license for Wilson Stevens, a little different, so.
Yeah, it is. Their actual LLC name plus their doing business as.
Our building's under J&G Money Fit LLC.
So do we have to approve each one separately, or is it blanket?
It needs to be, I would say each one separately.
It could be one motion, we should name them all in motion.
Yeah.
That works.
Perfect. Okay. I make a motion. I make a motion to approve the social district permit applications for Baroda Wine Cellar LLC, Entent Spirits LLC, The Red Winery LLC, and J&G Operations Inc. Now, should we have DBAs in there, in the approval, or?
Because their application is gonna be filled out, Greg, if you don't mind me asking, your application.
I filled it out, I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yes, we use our LLC and we're DBAs.
I think I put TJ's Pro Tem on there too.
They did.
Okay.
I just didn't
Okay.
find all that.
I'm like, I think I did that.
Yep. I mean, they have like what their company's name is and then what the DBA is.
A second motion.
All right, Julie made a motion to approve the social district application supported by Bob. Do a roll call, Nikki,
Yes.
Julie, Bob,
Yes.
Steve, yes. Katie,
Yes.
myself, yes. Motion carried. I guess we can let you figure this out.
Alright, I'll get with you.
Thank you.
Yes, so thank you all again for all the work that's been done on this. It's a good sense moving forward.
Finance committee, anybody got anything? Personnel committee, anybody got anything? Planning commission. Policy and procedure committee. All right, council member comments. Bob? Still waiting.
I'd like to thank everybody. This village seems to be moving a lot more deliberately than I have seen in my time involved in it. Thank you to both the elected officials, the appointed officials, and to everybody out here who's staying engaged in the village. It's amazing to me that we're getting, not amazing, it's very encouraging to me that we have two volunteers to help the music of the park this year. That I don't believe it's happened in at least 4 or 5 years, if ever. So just subtle things like that. You know, if you're not here at the meetings, engaged in what's going on, how do you know to volunteer? Not that people don't want to, so I appreciate that. Yeah, I had a comment about the special event permit, if we can, each time we get one of these, we can't read it, so if we can try to find out where people are getting them from and do that so that wherever they go, we can read it. Say thank you. Oh, thank you, we have now our, building occupancy, room occupancy posted.
I was wondering if you'd noticed. Nikki, you got anything?
No, just thank you to the board, Becky, things going okay?
Yes, yes.
Happy to have you and Mark.
I echo their comments. Thanks, Mark and Becky and Michael
Katie?
and Katie for.
I just wanna say thank you to Mark. He is very on it. He asks questions, he answers, he gets back with us, he emails, his communication is very, very well appreciated. So thank you, Mark, for all of your hard work and the hours that you put in and just doing what you do, because we very much appreciate it. And I think it helps in the treasurer, finance department run a lot smoother when you communicate effectively and you're very, very helpful when we have questions and how you're very good at your time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's in a very timely manner. You're not, well, I'll look into it and then never hear anything. It's, you do, you look into it, you get back to us within a day or two, and even after the meetings, you're emailing us throughout the month, you're letting us know, and I want to tell you, I very much appreciate that, so thank you. And I wanted everybody to know he's very, very good with his communication, and I can't thank him enough.
Anything, Steve?
I just, echo what she just said, appreciate what we do. And thank you to everyone for coming out tonight, being here, and listening in and giving us your input. Hope everybody has a great summer.
Michael, can I, I'm ready. Sure, two more. Something that even piggyback on the communication, like echoing Mark, but also Michael, I've been critical at times. Get emails like, hey, not sure if anybody cares about this, but we got this report, here it is if you want it. I appreciate that, rather know that it comes and I don't wanna look at it and not know it, so appreciate the improved communication. And finally for office, due date is July 21st, 2026. There will be 3 open trustee positions on the ballot this year, and president. The township clerk, Christina Price, can help you with that paperwork. Thank you.
For president's comments, I'd like to thank everyone who helped with the Memorial Day parade. There was a lot of work that went into that for nothing. Audience comments? Go ahead.
Those you don't know, Wes Koza, Police Chief. So I know there's been some questions about the police budget, the police millage increases. A few people did attend the police board meeting we had last month. We actually had a good discussion after the meeting. Hopefully it helped clarify some of the questions. I know we're looking for options to reduce cost. A few options that I'd like to consider, or like the citizens and the board maybe consider. I know some of these options might be ruffle some feathers, but I think it's something that should be considered. If the police millage increase is approved in the next election, Baroda Township, Baroda Village could contract police services. The police department would become Lake Township Police Department. Lake Township would assume the responsibility of managing the police department. Baroda Township, Baroda Village would contract our police services, which would remain consistent with what is currently provided now. The contract amount will be whatever the police millage increase is, which I don't know what that number is, and that the price is locked in for 15 years. No police increase will be asked during that contract time. After the 15 years, the contract will be renegotiated. Additional option I'd like everyone to consider is Lake Township Fire Department would contract with Baroda Township, Baroda Village for fire services at a significantly lower cost compared to the current fire budget. The Baroda Fire Building would still be considered as a substation if that was done. I believe these options are worth considering and would save significant costs to the township and the village. Thank you.
Would those have to go together, or could they be considered separate?
Either way, separate or together.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
I see that there's a big sign behind this door here celebrating Baroda's, they were established in 1890. I don't know if you're aware, but there's a tree that's planted up front with the red leaves on it that is honoring the 100th anniversary in memory of the Hoge family, of the parents that lived here. There are 4 generations that live in this township. The township is considering removing that tree. There is a monument sitting right next to the building that's quite large that's right there. One time I get, yes, we're taking down the tree. Next time I get, no, we're not taking down the tree. Then I hear that they're gonna take down the tree, move the monument to the cemetery. I don't know if you rent the exterior of the building too. Does the village own that tree and have responsibility whether to take that tree down or not? I would really love this board to take a stance to please allow the slow-growing red leaf maple tree to remain. It's been there since 1990. I strongly recommend that you take a stand and request that the township do not tear the tree down. They say that it's popping up the sidewalk and injuring the foundation of the building itself. I'm not seeing it. I have a husband that's worked with concrete for 40 years, and the hump in the concrete is not because of that tree. I've requested an arborist, thank you, to look into whether it's affecting the foundation or not. I've not heard anything since then. What are your thoughts?
Who's looking, is the township looking?
It was the clerk and the supervisor that said that they're taking the tree down.
We never said we were taking the tree down.
Excuse me? Yes, you guys, you or
You can
Dennis,
finish
somebody
and
in
then
the
I will
township
not.
did.
After she's done with her audience comment, I would like a chance to.
All right, next audience comment?
I mean, are you gonna answer my question?
It's audience comments, not audience.
This is the first time you're hearing about it.
Oh, okay, so it's just comments then, okay, gotcha.
I just wanted to take a moment and thank you guys for renewing the CGA contract. So, for those of you guys who don't know about the CGA, I support six municipalities, the village and the township being one. I'm an extension of the Community for Economic Community Development. And I just wanna let you guys know that this community, the village and the township, like everyone has been super passionate about your town here, everything that you guys have, your roots from here. So when I go out and speak to the businesses of the community, it's just really neat to see how invested everyone really is. So thank you very much, and thank you for letting me be part of it.
Thank you.
Next audience comment? Go ahead.
So we talked about redoing the landscaping, and Dave Franks mentioned about removing the maple tree because the roots are growing into the building, and the root system is what I've learned is why it is what the tree is, right? So Cindy did mention that, you know, it was a special thing, and there's a monument out front. We talked about relocating it maybe to the cemetery and planting a new tree if it's causing damage.
Relocating what, the tree or the monument?
The monument, and removing the tree, if that is the case. But I think we are swaying towards just trimming the tree down, trimming it, and seeing what damage, if there is any damage that's causing it. So, that's kind of where we're at. It's not, we're just gonna remove it and say, fair, it doesn't matter. So, there's options, it's not that cut and dry.
Next audience comment? Go ahead.
Do you know if all the water irrigations are working this year for all the pots?
No, it's the same as last year.
So why do we have pots hanging? Are we paying somebody to come in on a weekend?
For right now, yes.
And what's that cost the village?
I don't know, but we got an irrigation backup.
Okay. Cause it seems and it seems kinda crazy to pay these guys overtime to come in and water pots, plants. I mean,
They don't get overtime. We only
it's not
have-
overtime? Okay,
We only have one full-time employee.
all right. But, how about the tennis courts and basketball courts? Where are we at?
Waiting on Art.
So do we have the nets up for the tennis courts?
You can go down there and swing.
Sweet, baby. So we
Yeah.
don't know, we don't have a date yet?
They were supposed to come, whatever it was, Julie asked.
Okay.
Was that 2 weeks ago?
Last week.
So we're on their near schedule?
Well, they were supposed to come out, and they didn't show up.
Well,
Is the nets up though now?
Yeah, the nets are up.
Oh, cool.
We were waiting to put the nets up because they were supposed to come.
They're easy to take down though,
Yeah.
right?
And then, is there a reason that the yard waste didn't get picked up the week of the holiday?
I don't know, I heard about that.
I mean, a lot of people were a little upset, rightfully so. It's not a big task, they didn't have to wait until Thursday or Friday to pick it up, they could have picked it up any day. Just asking, so there's no excuse for it?
I'll have to ask, I know they were cleaning up Main Street for the parade.
Friday is when they
Usually pick it up?
schedule pickup.
And there was nobody picking up nothing.
Because of the parade, they were cleaning up down.
Okay, so they could have picked up on Thursday or
Well,
Wednesday.
they had other things to do that they normally do on Thursdays.
Okay, so then they could have picked it up any other time. They don't have to pick up only on Friday, because the board agreed they don't only have to pick up on Friday.
I'm not gonna argue, it's not my area of expertise. I
Okay.
just know that they
I just
have-
know that the rest of the town should look nice for the holiday as well.
Well.
And when people are having a bunch of people come over and they got all their yard waste sitting in their yard,
I agree with that, something's gotta be given up. I mean, when they mow, when they do other stuff, and there's equipment breakdowns, you know, it's,
yeah, and I know the people, they took the place of an older guy, like retirement age, and a part-time guy, that could do it all. I mean, it's unacceptable
But it
still.
was Bubber, Tony, full-time, and Truck was part-time, and they also had seasonal workers. Now after 10 a.m., it's just Andrew, who went to one guy.
All right, it just, I don't know, some kind of odd trash for the yard waste.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Tony.
Okay, my name is Tony Gall. I live on Third Street and I have been a trustee for a while, back a couple years ago. I'm concerned. I'm glad we're talking about a tree. I'm glad we're talking about garbage. But don't you guys realize what's happening here? We may lose our village, the village board. Police are gonna turn into Lake, am I correct? Lake, nothing about Baroda, Lake Police Department? Are we being absorbed? Don't we care? I mean, what is going on here? It's like, that's a, let me finish,
I think
Julie.
that was a suggestion, I don't think.
I'm sorry?
I think what, Chief Koza said was a suggestion, it's not being implemented.
I don't disagree what I'm
Okay,
saying.
I just wanna make sure that it, just so you know, it's not like.
No, I know it's not. I'm saying, do we realize what's happening? It's like, it's quiet, and it might be a good reason to do it. What happened to Baroda? Are we gonna see them less? I mean, how are we gonna divvy up our time? It's gonna be lake police, lake firemen, what? This should not be our future.
Get
You
out and
guys
vote,
should-
make sure everybody gets out there to vote.
Yes, yes.
I mean, this is our future, guys, and you're sitting there, you may be gone, and we'll have a township, and then we'll have lake police, lake fire department, lake, why don't we call it, what are we, kissing cousins or something? But I mean, really, we need to be concerned. Am I wrong, Michael?
That's kind of the first I heard of the police.
I'm sorry?
That's kind of the first I heard of it.
Well, I can bring it up more if you'd like me to, make it more public.
We'll talk.
Another thing I'd like to see, if you guys would do it for us, please. When you guys make a vote, we don't know who said yay, nay, or anything. Can't they speak out so we can hear who said yay and nay before you hit your gavel?
It's hard
I
to
mean,
hear.
we don't
It
know
is
what's
hard.
really going
You
on.
guys talk that way, and you guys talk that way.
I mean, I'm glad you guys can hear it, but we can't. Am I wrong? I mean, can't you speak up and say, and Mike could reiterate what the vote is on? then do your voting so we can all see. We'd like to know who is thinking our way, who isn't maybe thinking our way, in case you want to run again. Just thought I'd bring that up.
That's a good point.
Just a quick comment. I love how you choose to answer questions or not choose to answer questions when you come to the audience comments. Mine were comments, you said, but yet you answered questions for other people. Just my observation. Thank you.
Any other audience comments? Go ahead.
Yeah, just three comments on three topics. First of all, great board, TJ's board of TAP. First of all, we're safety board, finance support of social district. I believe we're gonna bring a lot more people growing with that. I really appreciate that. Secondly, Jen Fields doesn't know who I am. She has no idea. She's never met me. Probably could pick me out of a lineup. Maybe she could. I don't know. Being in a bar restaurant business, we have used public defenders many times. I know a lot of people in probation. I know a lot of people in the police force. That's the best public defender this county's probably ever seen. So I'll be supporting her for judge. She had no idea. She had no idea any of this is happening about a page plan. Lastly, on the police department, we haven't needed to shut them off. We need to part off. 2 times we had to call for incidents. There were the minutes, 100% professional, totally open. They won't even charge me for FYI requests when it involves our bar restaurants. So these guys are my support as well. Thank you.
Any other audience comments? Go ahead.
Okay, the social district that's going around, if you go to Bridgman, they have a place to go and sit, if you go anywhere. Where's the place for Baroda that they are going to get to go and sit and have?
So we're adding benches outside TDs. We have 2 now.
Okay.
We're looking to add benches in an area. We're going to fence off. Probably have a proposal drawing for those council next week. And only we can they grow it 1 cup at a time. So big thing for TJs is that
Dated in time.
yeah, it's dated and time sensitive. Big thing for TJs is we run a 30 to 45-minute wait in the weekends, and there's a lot of people not coming back because they don't want to wait. This gives an opportunity, and I try to send them to go to me, so I try to send them a place. Some people go and wine. Most people just want to get a beer or whatever that they're mixing with it, and they'll wait if there's a place to go. So we're adding across the street from Matt Morris's place, there's a big area over there. It's already grandfathered in. He's talking about opening that up.
That would be good.
I don't think anybody from Church is here. I can talk to Griffin in a minute. He's talking about possibly putting some benches and that space, and that's not sure.
That would be good.
Part of a conversation.
That would be good, because
Yeah.
there's no place to sit
Yeah.
and have a
I
conversation.
know, well, Brad Manners here, Brad can speak on Brisbane, they're actually in the process of building a space in their social district.
Yeah, we're expanding our social district to include 50% is going to be a kids zone, so it's going to have artificial turf, games for kids, so parents can enjoy their drinks. Wait for, I think some of the pagers, like Greg said, some of the pagers will reach the social district, so that people know when their tables are ready. So it's a good thing.
All right.
Do you have room at your place for like the outdoor in the back on your town?
Not right now. So right now, we don't have an MLCC license to serve in our parking lot, and that's where our team parks. We've got that space along the sides, kind of gravel. We put 4 top tables out there, and then we're looking at the front space, maybe 2 tops across the front that are outdoor tables people can sit into. Right now, we set 2 benches. Worst case, we'll have 4 benches up front, and then we'll have some waterproof tables outside.
I just think it'd be great to have an outdoor place at your place
Yeah.
eventually, you know, in the future.
Yeah, so yeah, right now, we're gonna serve food out there. I can buy for orders put out there. Our problem right now is, the kitchen design is probably above capacity for what we do. in that
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, I just, we got a 40-inch cooktop with 1 oven in there.
Oh, I got you.
And it's, at times we've got 95 people in that building. So it's, when we run 40-minute wait time for food, people get upset. I can't add any more food.
Yeah, I got you.
But, I'd love to put a steel rooftop on.
That's what I was, we were saying, go up.
Yeah, it's trust me, we've got sketches. We got dreams. We're dreamers.
Any other audience comments? Go ahead.
I'd like to comment about someone who said something about the fire and police department combining with Lake Station would use our identity. I think it's more about what we can afford as 900 people. That's really important to think about. And if we remain a village, which I'm hoping that all of us step up to vote in August to remain a village, that shouldn't remove from our identity. The other thing I'd like to know, it was mentioned 2 months ago about the clock. Is there anything that's on the agenda to get the clock fixed in town? It's a village clock. It's a little annoying to drive past it all the time. So it doesn't function.
Hey, it's always 5:45.
It's right twice a day.
I mean, I'd like to know that it was like 46 other times.
It's right
I know
2
there's
times a
that.
day.
So just the clock. Also, is there going to be any kind of signage for the village residents to encourage them to vote in August 4th? As the last time there was a vote, I think it looked like maybe 2% of the population. I mean, it was very small. I mean, I think it was 13%.
Can I just, it's on the November ballot if you're referring to the disincorporation, it's on the November.
I thought it was August 4th.
No.
Couldn't be on that one.
It can't be on, so it'll be on, so everybody, get the word out.
So
that
that's kind of
it's
down the
November.
road thing. Then I'd like to know about the flags in town. If it's inside the village, and we have an American flag that's ripped or torn or in disrepair, I've gone to many village, businesses and let them know that that's not appropriate, but there's a business right down the street here that has a ripped up flag, and it really should be removed. There's an invasive lily of the valley happening at an Airbnb next to me. It was about 8 feet across, it's now 30 feet across. I called the owners, they came into town, they weed whacked the lily of the valley down to the ground, but that's not gonna take care of the invasive spreading of this. It'll be a carpet across my entire yard soon. Anyway, and the other thing is the slide at the village park. Has anyone taken their small children to the slide over the park? There's a brand new slide at the park. Have you taken your small children there? Well, I took my 3-year-old granddaughter, and it is a death trap.
The gray one, is that what
It
you're
is
referring to?
80-degree angle down. When she got to the top, she said, "No, Grammy, no." Because you don't slide down that slide, you drop down to the bottom. So I don't know who installed it, but it's extremely dangerous slide.
Are you talking about the gray one, the tall one?
The tall gray one,
Oh.
there's no covering over to
Right.
protect children from falling off, and it is absolutely it's not if there's gonna be an accident, it's when there's gonna be an accident.
Is it?
I have
That's the one
my
that's been up
children,
there.
We've enjoyed it.
a couple years. That's one of the new ones.
That's why it's probably safer.
It's a fairly new slide, and it looks extremely dangerous. I don't think it would ever pass any kind of safety for a playground, because there's no covering over the top of it.
It was bought from the playground equipment company and installed by them.
Well, school-age children maybe, but for small children in that park, that's a dangerous situation.
Any other audience comments? Go ahead.
I heard him talk about repairing some of the alley. Are they aware, like, the big pothole behind Otzi's?
Yeah, we got quotes from
Okay.
Art.
And then, like, sitting on my mom's front porch, are you guys, like, can they trim up those bushes too behind the tap? I mean, those things are so overgrown. Is that your guys' responsibility or homeowner's responsibility? I mean, they like,
We were trying to figure that out. We don't know where
cause
the,
I mean, at one time they were all trimmed up nice and neat when Mr. Miller
used to
lived
do
there,
that.
and now it's, I mean, it has grown into the alleyway like a
Well, if you call
lot.
if they're,
That whole-
power lines, call the power company.
And there's trash all
That
over
whole-
back there.
That whole
There's
camera
trash.
rental, we pick up the trash off.
They're pretty low.
Yeah.
The home is no longer a rental, it's sold in like 24 hours, I know Molly Nate, well, Jeff Nate, her husband is our blood distributor. It's sold in 24 hours, and it's, I'm told it's, going to be a family movie in there.
Good.
So hopefully they'll take
Yeah.
care of it.
Yeah.
Well, if they don't, I mean, is that something we can
There should be more
add to
trash,
the
there's no
agenda?
rents in there anymore.
Yeah.
We just pick up the, trash on the daily.
Okay.
any other audience comments? If not, meeting's adjourned.
Yeah.